night being streamed. We're finishing everything up. We'll be kicking off tomorrow around 12 o'clock. We're getting our schedule down for everybody. So tomorrow, hopefully, everything will be a lot more organized. We got a lot less teams to deal with, so we won't be playing as much quote unquote hide and go seek, if you will, which is never fun when you're running a tournament.
Well, of course not. I mean, it's been fun pretty much all day. It's unfortunate that we had a few technical difficulties to start off the stream. But, I mean, I guess it does happen. Unfortunately, there are technical difficulties that just can't really do anything about them, unfortunately.
Alrighty, guys. It looks like I am getting an invite here from Grayzilla.
Awesome.
And I got a call coming in, so I will be right back. I'll take over there, Jake.
Oh, why am I not modded?
Say what, Realize?
Why am I not modded in the chat? Whose ass am I beating?
You can go ahead and have Peter mod you, I believe. I don't think even I have mod in the chat. But I'm not complaining. It's all good. I'm having fun casting for you guys. This is, of course, my first actual casting on stream for anyone ever. So please forgive me if I stutter. I do it a lot anyways. Not really that much of a deal.
I think that's Dan that has to do the modding, because Peter's saying he's not even a mod, so... And I wouldn't have the first clue of even how to do that.
You're on the ReadyUp Gaming account, John?
No, I obviously I don't stream for the ReadyUp Gaming account, because I can't stream right now, so...
You will be able to, however. Soon-ish.
Very soon. Very soon. I'm almost there. Alright, looks like we are having some issues here with some of the other matches. I foresee some disputes coming.
No, that's not fun. Why can't we just play the matches and
we'll be right
play
back.
them out, man? Disputes are never fun. If you ever dealt with a dispute on game battles, it can be kind of a hassle, especially if they disputed for essentially no reason, but we'll see what's going on with the teams here in a little bit from John, I am guessing. And I am waiting for an invite to this new lobby so that we can go ahead and cast this next set
I am
of
in here.
games. Could you go in your recents and invite me, Realize?
I got you, dog.
Why, thank you. Well, they went ahead and started it. Hopefully I have broadcaster mode. If not, there might be a problem. Realize, do you have caster mode right now?
Yeah. But
okay. Loading. I think I have to be a spectator. Looks like I have to be a spectator. This may not go well.
It's fine. Just pick a team that you're spectating, and we got this.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop on board with the FiOSWarriors. Why not? They are the ghost with the most. We'll see how it goes.
I like that ghost with the most.
Why, thank you. I'm so very glad you enjoy my rhyming capabilities, Realize.
You should be a rapper.
I will pass on that one. I stutter while just normally talking. It's highly doubtful that I'd be able to rap.
I think I can rap.
Do it on stream. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do anything on stream you don't want to. As Gamsy was able to pick up a guy at the bottom of the tunnel and get the cap going up 2-1 in this series, or on this map. What do you think is going wrong for Boom Roasted right now?
Hold on, I'm watching, I just like to start paying attention around with you. What Boom Roasted needs to do is they just need to rotate back to their flag, and then you just set up. They need to have 2 ARs there, and their 2 subs just running recklessly throughout the map, either pushing overextend, pushing left side. And it looks like they do have someone in the spawn. I want to find out who that is. That's actually Serenity. She probably is going to have a cap. She's running on the back, and yeah, she should have a cap here. She's actually going to sneak by, and oh, she actually gets stopped. Unfortunately, that was actually really clutch, but I don't know actually who got that, because that was slow-mo. He actually just went huge. That actually saved them from a cap and keeping the map tied. Unfortunately, Boom Roast is on the bad side of the map, so if they can hold them to 2-2 or keep it tied, that would actually be really good for them, because they can't really spawn trap on this side of the map, but they can get spawn trapped really easily.
Right, and it looks like the boys from FiOSWarriors are just trying to clear out their base, make sure that no one is overextended into their base, so they can go ahead and push up and get map control, so that they can go ahead and rally some caps. But we'll see. I'm sure the lady and gentlemen from Boom Roasted aren't going to give them such an easy time, even though Attain was able to pick up that kill at Bottom Motel. It's a pretty crazy kill. It's moving on, even though it is tied. No, it is not. I apologize. Boom Roasted is in the head by 3-2. We'll see if they can hold on to the lead going into this.
Guys, I'm actually gonna hop on board here with Reap. Actually, is Reap's alive? I don't know. Okay, yeah, never mind. Serenity's in their base, and she's gonna try to sneak for a cap. She doesn't know someone's here, and they don't know she's here. But hopefully, I feel like she's gonna get picked here. She's actually laying down. Her leg's gonna be sticking, and she gets picked off. So what Boom Roasted needs to do is there's nobody in their spawn. They just need to rotate back, set up, have their ARs play. I think they're actually running 4 subs on this map, which I've never seen before, honestly. Because every team I played against, and what my team does is run 2 ARs. We have methods in attach, literally just play slow, either hold map control or hold our base. While me and Chino just roam recklessly throughout overextend, through diner, and just hopefully push for the cap, smoke out stuff. Do what OBJ players do, you know.
Oh yeah, no, of course, I understand that full well. I play the OBJ role for my GB team whenever we play Variant. And Gamzee is 13-2 right now. And of course, as I say it, he becomes 13-3, but he's playing really, really well with that AR, trying to get control of at least Diner side so that it's harder for Boom Roasted to overextend and get caps.
Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Everything lined out. We are cruising down the loser's bracket, so we should be good.
Welcome back, John. John, would you like an invite to the game? I can go ahead and do that for you.
I am sitting here watching. I'm already here.
Oh.
Well, I was just having to run around in Xbox party. That's why I wasn't in here. I was just had everything muted.
Okay. So
herd cats, man. Now, that's what I do. I herd cats.
So as of right now, Boom Roasted is leading by 2 caps on the bad side. What do the FiOSWarriors need to do right now? Realize
they're gonna have to just step up on the bad side. Honestly, it's not that they played this side wrong. It's just that they didn't take advantage of the situations that they were in. They let Boom Roasted push them out way too easily, and their ARs weren't set up. They need to have an AA. They should have had an AR tank and should have had a guy around the top pound area until they could clear out the right side. And once you get control of that right side, you can just spawn trap them back, strip the entire time, have somebody sit on the tank, and just watch it overextend, and they're screwed for the rest of the time.
Okay. So moving into the second side, I believe that the FiOSWarriors are down by 3 caps going into the bad side. They'll definitely will need to step it up, as Realize said. I mean, Threat is 6-10, and Attain is 6-13. Not playing all that well, but we'll see if they can step it up here on the second side.
But Gamzee is not messing around, though, at 13-5. But it's not a one-person game, unfortunately, so hopefully the other players can step up and see some good teamwork coming out of FiOSWarriors.
I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and hop on board with Boom Roasted, considering I am not in broadcaster mode. We'll see what they can do. Serenity, even though she's 3-11, she does have 2 caps for her team, just trying to get those overextended caps. As now she is 4-11 with those 2 caps. We'll see if they can hold FiOSWarriors back in their spawn. It looks like they're doing a pretty good job so far, as they're able to get 3 down, as Serenity is able to get that cap, bring her 5-11 with 3 caps, playing the OBJ role for Boom Roasted very well.
FiOSWarriors definitely likes their subs. So this is my first time coming in the match here, and a lot of subs on the board here for FiOSWarriors right now. Not too much AR action going for map control.
Serenity was able to get another cap, is now 7-11 with 4 caps. Once again, playing that role very well. On the other side, the FiOSWarriors seem like they're just starting to get spawn trapped, and they can't really clear out their base towards their goal without dying and letting more caps roam in.
Yeah, they're really just... The other team is just moving too fast for him, getting those quick kills, and just really getting in their spawn and giving them trouble. Looks like we got Serenity here trying to play some defense, looking for somebody, but there's nobody there, unfortunately, so he's just going to be holding this down until he sees somebody, which is probably going to be a little bit.
I mean, Boom Roast is playing very well. We have Grayzilla at 19-9, Reaps at 19-12, Hamming at 14-14 with 2 caps. I believe Hamming is using that AR. No, he's actually using a sub, but he's playing that defensive role for Boom Roast while the other 3 players were trying to get map control and just trying to push FiOSWarriors back into spawn.
Yeah, and you'll notice here Warlock is over here by the blue box area over by Front Motel and really just got the map cut off. He's able to get shots on anybody that tries to cross mid-map, you know, allowing his team to be able to push up pretty much uncontested to get up into their spawn area.
All right, and we see that the score is now 9-4 in the favor of, I believe, Boom Roasted. And the FiOSWarriors are just kind of getting outslayed at this point.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, they're just moving. Boom Roast is moving too fast for them. There's too much pressure, you know, and really getting those quick reaction kills that they need.
However, just as I said that, then the score is now 10-6 as FiOSWarriors were able to get a few caps. I mean, they're still down 4.
10-7.
Make that 3 caps. It looks like FiOSWarriors might be mounting a comeback here, but we'll see what they can do with the minute and 30 around left.
They're doing a great job of overextending and forcing Boom Roasted to spawn over there on the away from their blitz point. So it's getting them a little bit of success, but Boom Roasted really hanging in there and keeping that 3-point margin. Oh, as I say that, it goes to a 2-point. So
we'll see what they can do. It seems like Boom Roasted isn't really clearing out their base, and Gamzee, of course, doing very, very, very well on that FiOSWarriors side. But it seems like the FiOSWarriors are coming back. It's actually a 1-cap game right now, and it looks like it might be a tie game as soon as that point goes down. We'll see how well Boom Roasted can hold on to this.
Huge kill right there. But he gets taken out himself, and it looks like he's got some teammates respawning, but he's going to miss this. And if he misses this, it's going to be a cap. And it should be tied. Did somebody stop
This is crazy. I was not even
Serenity got a cap. With all the kills that are going down, it could go down to a wire. Boom Roasted are up by 2 caps at this point. Hammy looking to make it a 3. No, that's not a 1-cap game. No, it's a 2-cap game. And it looks like Hammy is just trying to stay back, see if they can get
if they get this kill in the back of their spawn, they're definitely going to have this. I honestly think that, I want to see this get tied. Oh, Grayzilla picked up the kill. And they get into the cap. I think it's
mathematically impossible as Boom Roasted.
That's crazy. Like a hella close while I was not paying attention.
It did.
The other number 3.
FiOSWarriors really just went on a streak there for like a solid minute and a half, overextending and just really getting some really good timing on them and getting across the board.
I mean, at one point they were down by 6 caps, and they brought it back to where the point where Boom Roasted just had to overextend and just trade caps. Although it wasn't enough, as Boom Roasted was able to take that victory.
Gamzee, 25-16. Rest of his team going negative. You could only imagine if at least one other person would have stepped up and maybe went positive, they might have been able to take that.
We'll see how this goes, as the next map is Sovereign Domination.
And a little tired there, aren't you, Jake?
A little bit. I apologize, stream, for the yawning. If I make you guys yawn, I definitely do apologize. Yes, I'm a little bit tired. Casting, I'm definitely something not used to. Like I said, this is my first time casting anything at all. So this is a little bit different experience, especially with the cool guys and with all the entertaining gameplay that's gone on today. And apparently we're playing Blitz Sovereign.
Doing a great job, Jake. Doing a great job.
Well, thank you, John. I appreciate it. Just wanting to close this out casting-wise so we can go ahead and do it again tomorrow. I can't wait for the games that could be going on.
Looks like we got the wrong game type going here for Sovereign. Let me get her switched over to Domination.
Yep. And honestly, I think the Sovereign game on Dom is going to be either a very close game or a blowout game. I think it'll be a very close game between these two teams. I feel like these two teams are very evenly matched. especially when we watched the freight domination game earlier today between these two teams. I mean, they basically held it to a 10-point game at all times, so anything can happen. We'll see how well things go down in this next game.
You know what I'm curious to watch is something we were talking about earlier in the previous games, Jake, is that we didn't really see people really holding down the cautions, to hold down that B flag.
Right.
Really interested to see if any of these teams actually pick up on that or are aware of how to do that, because that could really be a game changer on this board.
Right, and I think that although a few teams had top control, of course, control.
Top control or control?
Yeah, they had top controlled, but they weren't really utilizing the top control. Like, there's more to it than just hopping, winning a gunfight top control and hopping on that B flag. I'm sure that...
Which is pretty much what happened in most of those matches.
Yeah, I mean, there's more to it than just that. I mean, map control is key, especially on Sovereign Dom. If you can get the other team into a spawn trap, then you're pretty much golden.
So realize you say you don't like this map. What is it about this map that you're not a big fan
The
of?
spawns are fucked.
Really, is it really just domination or pretty much overall
I
domination
like this map.
on search?
I think a lot of the pro teams, from what I've watched, they like to have that AC flag split. And I think because of that, like, the game registers the spawns differently. So, like, the spawns are all sorts of crazy when there's an AC spawn flip. We'll see.
Very hard to hold down.
How about we go ahead and hop on board with NVL Threat from the FiOSWarriors. Playing that AR role, we'll see if they can control that caution side, as John mentioned earlier, or their caution, to see if they can control it, as it looks like Boom Roasted are going to hop directly on the B flag.
And look at this. Here we go. Looks like Threat is going to be that player that would sit over there, but ended up moving his position to try to get a better one, and probably should have just stayed on that caution.
Hammy almost gets a 2-piece on B flag, but was taken out, as it looks like the FiOSWarriors is just going to be able to recap and cap back that B flag and see if they can control the map.
MVL Threat heating up back here, and he looks like he's going to be that player that's going to be sitting back here in caution. Sees the guy flanking. Oh, picks up good shots there. So, looks like FiOSWarriors doing a really good job so far on the start of this match.
Yeah, Attain is 3-1-1, playing pretty far up, aggressive. We'll see if this is the player that is going to go towards that A flag and try neutral, or if he'll just go back and help his team on the B flag, as it was taken by Boom Roasted.
And see, right there was exactly what happened with MBL. He had the caution. All he had to do was stay there, put shots in, and instead he chooses to rush with the assault rifle, too slow, gets taken out by a submachine gun, and really just wasted a good chance to really just put in some good shots from the caution area.
Right, so Serenity is starting this game off 0-3. She's not maybe playing as well as she could be, but she's going for the C flag. We'll see if she's able to neutral it, as two players are going to look to probably kill her. Actually, there was someone who spawned next to her as the C flag was neutraled, and we'll see who hops on that C flag. I believe it is Hammy. Hammy is able to cap the C flag, as Boom Roasted looks like you're going to try to control both A and C to see if they can flip the spawns.
And realize, what is your team's strategy really? I mean, what do you guys try to do? Do you prefer like the C or the A side over? Do you AC split? Like, what do you guys tend to?
Honestly, the best
towards?
thing, in my opinion, will be AC split. The B flag is easy to hold, but normally teams try to get too aggressive and trap them in their spawn, and then they end up getting a flipped out spawn, and they spawn back left, or they spawn snake, or they spawn green. And then when they spawn on those spots, they can easily overextend to like a home flag, as in A or C. When you say you have A, B, or CB. So basically what they want to try to do is hold AC. That's what my team likes to do. And if we can't do that, we just try to basically play aggressive. Get B and A, and then try to get C. Go for C. Try to 3-cap them. As long as you can't get it, build up as many points as possible. Let them cap one home flag, and then do it all over again.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So just keep putting that constant pressure on them where they never really get a foothold on the map at all. Makes sense. So it looks
as of
like
right
MVL's
now-
found themselves in a little bit of a predicament after starting the match really well. They were really close to getting dominated there. They had 2 caps against them and a neutral flag, so finally got themselves a home flag back.
As the nades go on B, it looks like Boom Roasted is losing that B flag. The B flag was taken from them from FiOSWarriors, as Hammy from Boom Roasted is going to hop on that B flag. We'll see if he gets killed off it. Yes, he does. He gets killed off it, and we'll see how well the FiOSWarriors can hold the spawns here.
I want to go on board with some of the Boom Roasted squad here. I think I want to take a look at. I want to take a look at Serenity and see how she's doing.
Okay. And Serenity,
Flag.
4-8, 4-9, and 2. She was able to pick up that cap on B flag. We'll see what she can do as she spawns up. I mean, FiOSWarriors are desperately trying to get map control, trying to at least reduce the deficit, and they're doing it very, very well so far.
So far, it looks like Serenity just needs to get up in there because she passed up a bunch of gunfights that she could have gotten into. And really, there we go. And that's how she's going to get herself back in the game here, to get herself back up some kills. About to get this B flag unless something amazing happens from the other squad and gets the kill. So looks like Boom Roasted's starting to get some points on the board here right at the end before the next round.
As Serenity is now on a 4-score streak, she is 7-9 with 3 caps. And the squad, Boom Roasted squad, was holding a triple cap for a good second or two, but they look like they're going to lose both the A flag and perhaps the B flag when they spawn up.
So it looks like we got a 10 to round 2. Boom Roasted is leading currently. Trying to see here if.
Boom Roasted is now up 10 points. They are, mind you, they are up 2-1 in the series, if I remember correctly.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, both taking the domination and blitz games from the FiOSWarriors. We'll see if they can hold on to the 10-point lead going into the second side of domination.
Alrighty, so if Boom Roasted takes this round, I assume they move on.
I believe so, yes.
So FiOSWarriors, with their back against the wall here, they only have a 10-point deficit, so not a big deal. That finished out 80-70 in favor of Boom Roasted, so they don't have too much to get over. They can't afford a rough start.
We'll see. I mean, a 10-point deficit is definitely doable on the Sovereign Domination game. We've seen comebacks from more, and especially with the way that certain teams play. But we'll see. Boom Roasted seem to be able to get a few triple caps here and there, and essentially hold 2 flags for most of the game.
And I just want to take a real quick second. This will be our last match, everybody that's watching the stream. If anybody has a chance or has a heart to help us out with the MDA, please go and make a donation to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Please support this cause so we can make this a bigger tournament next year. This is something that we do want to do on an annual basis, so this will be considered the inaugural event. And hopefully we'll be doing this next year in an actual facility. So we are really looking forward to making this a LAN event in the future.
I agree. I totally agree with you. I would love to be able to cast an actual event, being everything as it is. How about we hop aboard with Attain with the FiOSWarriors? It looks like Attain's going to cap his A flag for his team, and then we'll see where he goes from there.
Looks like we got the guys from FiOSWarriors really getting the top control side down, pushing over behind from that way. So we'll see if they can get a good flank here and get them some map control. But no,
Attain hops on the B flag, picks up a kill. We'll see if he can pick up more kills, but he's going to get swarmed. He might be able to get this cap. He was not able to get the cap, as Boom Roast was able just to kill him off that just in time. Slow-mo, however, is on the B flag, was also taken out by Serenity, as a very, very strong start from Boom Roasted has occurred. Serenity on a 4-score streak, 3-0 with 1 cap. We'll see if she can continue it here.
Realize we haven't really seen any of these teams pull off a good AC split. What do you suggest positioning-wise would be the best positions to have players for a good AC split?
What they want to do is, after they get this B flag, send people snake. Send people snake and control side. Do not push right side. You don't want to push right side because then you force them snake, and when you force them snake, they're going to be able to push A really easily. So what you want to do is you want to force them left, and then hopefully get the flag while they're in their spawn, and hold the 3 cap and try to send 2 on each flag. Don't worry about B. Send 2 to A, 2 to C. You want a 2-2 split, and then you have to just rely on your teammates. You got to trust your teammates to win those gunfights. And yeah, occasionally they will lose a gunfight, and you might lose a flag or 2, but then you can just go pick up B right away. And by that time happens, you're gonna have a decent point lead.
So really, if you're in danger of losing a flag or about to, really just push that B flag while they're distracted. Try to get a hold of that if you can. So a little bit of a gamble, but if you definitely, I guess if you definitely have the talent there, you can definitely pull it off, no problem. Alrighty, back on board here. I'm watching Aeon Reaps right now. He is going off up here on top control. Really just patrolling around, just trying to pick up kills where he can, just roaming, trying to be aggressive.
This is true, and I mean, the boys from FiOSWarriors seem to just be getting killed off spawn as of right now. As Reaps is hopping on the A
domination. If Reaps can get this, if he gets this kill,
if Apes can clutch this, Reaps was able to get that kill, but was not able to cap the A flag, even though he was able to take most of the heat off of the B flag for the time being.
There's actually somebody right in front of MBL threat right now. I didn't even see him. And actually, he picks him up. And it's going to be 2 down for Broom Roasted. If Abdul picked up this kill behind him, looks like there's going to be 4 down for them. They should have the B flag easily. What they need to do is they need to get control of C. They need to be aggressive on C and win their gunfights here. And hopefully be able to take the C flag. And once they take the C flag, this is pretty much game. They're basically a guaranteed game, as long as they can hold it and not choke. When their gunfights, they should be fine.
We'll see if they can do that, as Slow-Mo is on a 5 score streak. He's 9-5-3, picks up a guy on B flag, is able to hold him, gets a 2 apiece on B flag, holding the B flag. We'll see if they can hold on it for the rest of the game in order to close this out and make the series a 2-2 series.
I mean, you can just tell the Boom Roasted squad is just really going for it. They are not messing around. They really, I think they really know that they can finish this out as long as they just keep a lot of pressure up. Warlock Slow-Mo, right only guy though left right now holding down this B flag by himself, but nobody's pushing it though.
Well, currently the FiOSWarriors squad is working on a trip cap. I mean, they at least neutral A and forced the Boom Roasted squad to cap it. And they're really trying to just hold map control. I mean, if we're on board with Slow-Mo, he's on an 8 score streak. He actually turns around. He's going to get picked up. The timing is real near the B flag, unfortunately, as Hammy hops on it. But Hammy dies, and we'll just see if this Boom Roasted squad can come back. They're down by around 20 points. They would have to come back just a little bit so that they can win this Dom game.
They won the first round by 10 points, correct?
Yeah, they do. I believe that they would have to hold a 3 cap here for a little bit, or at least neutral A in order to...
At least neutral A, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it look like that's going to happen? I don't think that FiOSWarriors are ready to go home yet, so they are really going for it here. Attain just absolutely going off, and so is Warlock. Attain at 16-11 and Warlock at 14-7. Really
so it looks
pulled this
like
together.
The boys from FiOSWarriors will take the second side of Dom by more than 10 points. So they will go ahead and tie the series up 2-2, which means we'll be going to a map 5 Octane Search and Destroy as soon as the hosts switch.
Alright, so we're going map 5. I love it. I love it. And Octane is just one of those awesome S&D boards to watch too for the final map.
I definitely agree with you. We've seen some crazy gameplay on Octane here today. We've seen some awesome sniper picks. We've seen some awesome clutches, some really good gunfights, and especially some 1v1s. But we'll see how it goes in this Octane S&D between these two teams.
And bear with us, stream, as we get into as we change host here. And also want to make sure that we shout out our sponsors, Zorby and Metagame Clothing. We really appreciate you guys. We would not be doing this today, and this would not be happening if it was not for you. So please, anybody that's watching the stream, please go follow our sponsors. You can check it out on our website. You can find them right there. Just go check out their websites, see what they got going, follow them on Twitter, and just in general, please support us so we can do this again. Alrighty, waiting for a invite here.
Seems
Yeah,
like the chat's getting a little excited over here.
The chat really getting excited. How about we get pumped up for a Game 5? That'd be awesome.
I think Realize is kind of antagonizing all of this over here, though.
What?
Easy, but it's all down. I believe that Boom Roasted will be hosting map number 5. They are the higher seed in the tournament, so they will be hosting map number 5. We'll see how well that goes. I'm expecting lots and lots of B pushes and maybe 0 A pushes, but we'll see. I don't think that it's very easy to execute an A push, but we will see what goes down in this next map.